got some patience. That's just your temptation. What's up, YouTube family? This your boy Ru, and we're back with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about the story of how I took Felicia's sister to Miami. Me and Felicia were in year 2 of dating. And if y'all watched the last video, you know we had goals together. She liked to travel. I was down to travel. And that was one of the things we wanted to accomplish together. I always wanted to go to California. She always wanted to go to Miami. We had to find common grounds. At this point, this was our second vacation together. She took me to California. And being the gentleman that I was, I wanted to return the favor and take her to Miami.
What the heck? You tripping, bro. You tripping.
So I had came into a bag. And the first thing I thought about was taking her to Miami. I wanted it to be a surprise. I wanted her to have a good time. I just wanted her to be happy at the time. We just had moved into our second apartment at the time.
Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
We had got everything settled. I just got her 2 cats from a farm in Pennsylvania. Everything was going good. She was happy. I was happy. We just wanted to get some things off our bucket list. So we booked a trip together to go to Miami. As we talked about going to Miami, we both decided that we didn't want to go alone. Florida is a dangerous place. People go missing every day in Florida. So who was better to bring with us than both of our siblings? Her sister and my brother. Little did I know we were going to be facing a lot of problems on this trip.
See, now that's some bullshit.
So we booked the tickets. Her sister stays the night at her house. I stayed the night at my brother's house. We're all prepared for the trip. I pick her and her sister up in the morning. We all go straight to BWI. We're running late.
Oh, excuse me! I'm so sorry.
We almost missed the flight. Like, we're literally running through TSA. We're telling them we're about to miss the flight. They actually hold the flight for us. We all got on that plane. I was not missing that trip for nothing. I'm getting drunk on the plane. Brother is not even 21 yet. He's getting drunk on the plane. We all got window seats. We're really enjoying this. We all know we're gonna have a good time. Flight was about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. We land. The weather's nice. We get there maybe around like 2, 3 p.m. So we're like, oh yeah, we got enough time to go to the beach. We have enough time to, get settled before the night begins. We're having issues with the car rental place. They don't want to give us a car because I don't have money on my card, or I don't have a card in my name.
You are a scammer.
So we're like, fuck it. We're just gonna have to catch an Uber. Somehow both our Uber accounts aren't working. Nobody's Uber account's working. So we're like, damn, we're about to come out of pocket paying full cab. I spent like $50 or $60 trying to get to the room. Mind you, we didn't book a hotel. We booked an Airbnb. So I paid like $600, $700 for this Airbnb. This is vacation. We're all here to have a good time. Nobody here in this group has been with us. We get to the Airbnb. We're staying on Millionaires Row. We're like 20, 30 minutes away from South Beach. We're ready. We're ready to do anything. So we get to the building. We check in. We go up to the room. The room is nothing how it looked on Airbnb. But we're in Miami. We don't care. We're just going to improvise. We're like, all right, so what's the first thing y'all want to do? Y'all just want to take a shower? Y'all want to get something to eat? Y'all want to go get some drinks? Y'all trying to smoke? Like, what y'all want to do? Her sister's a pothead. Her sister just want to smoke all day. Her and my brother, they leave the room. They like go downstairs. They're walking the boardwalk. I guess they couldn't find any tree. I'm like, all right, cool. I link up with my brother. Me and my brother were walking the boardwalk. I smell a tree from 2 miles away. So I'm like, let me follow the scent. I follow the scent and I run into a lifeguard. I'm like, bro, you smell that? He's like, what you mean? I'm like, bro, you smell that smell? I smell a tree. He look at me. He's like, yeah, bro, I got that, but I got to keep it low key because I'm at work right now. So I'm like, yeah, bro, I ain't tripping. I'm from the DMV. I'm trying to smoke, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's my first time in Miami. I'm just trying to find some good tree. I lock in with the lifeguard. He throw me his number or whatever. He like, yeah, bro, I got whatever you need. I'm like, all right, yeah, we locked in. I'm about to grab some of this from you right now, and then we about to step off, and you know what I'm saying? I'll hit you up later if I need some more. I head back down to the room. I give her sister the treat. Shorty don't want to smoke right now. At this time, she's pregnant.
So it's probably best you don't know the whole story, okay?
I didn't know she was pregnant, but she's pregnant. The day continues. It's about 7 to 8 o'clock. My brother want to smoke. He want to drink. Her sister's been on the phone for the last 6 to 7 hours. Since we got off the plane, her sister's been on the phone. So I'm confused. I'm like, who's she talking to? Felicia tells me it's her boyfriend.
What the fuck just happened?
I didn't know she had a boyfriend at this time. That's why I brought my brother. But we don't care. My brother trying to get some legs. Me and my brother, we leave the room because her sister's missing and she wants to go look for her sister. So I'm like, all right, yeah, that's cool. Go find your sister, see if she's downstairs. If not, just come back to the room. I'll be back. I'm about to go make a store run and get this lit. I get the black bottle of Casamigos. I get the Don Julio. I get the 6-pack of Corona, no grenadine, but we got some limes in the back. Me and my brother, we hop back in the Uber, we talking. I'm like, so you gonna make your move? He like, bro, she been on the phone the whole time. What can I do? I'm like, bro, work your mojo. That's why I brought you. I ain't spin a bag for nothing. So we get back to the room, we start drinking. Nobody wants to go out to the club. We can't find any clubs because everything was maybe about $100 Uber ride away. So we decided to stay in the room for the night. The room has 2 sections, but it's only divided by a wall with a sliding wooden door. I tell my girl at the time, she's gonna sleep in the room with me and my brother and her sister can stay on the other side of that wall. Her sister goes, no, Felicia, I'm not staying on this side with him. I don't know why. She tells her, I'm gonna sleep in this bed with you and he's gonna sleep in the bed with his brother. Who the hell she thinks she talking to? I paid for this trip. I'm gonna stay on this side of the room with my shorty and you gonna stay on that side with my brother. He can sleep at the foot of the bed if you need him to, but he ain't sleeping on the floor. I paid for this trip. My brother's just sitting up at the table, cranking his music, he in his little groove. Her sister's laying in the bed on her side. It gets late. Me and Felicia go to sleep. The next thing you know, we wake up to her sister going the fuck off, literally screaming at the top of her lungs, asking us why is my brother laying at the foot of the bed. I paid for this room. Who are you? So it's a big issue at this point. She has an attitude because my brother's not laying on the floor. You ain't take a shower, you stinky. You ain't paid for nothing on this trip. And you're ruining the fun for everybody. So my brother goes, I apologize. I ain't mean to scare you or shock you or nothing. I was just trying to get some rest like everybody else. She's literally sitting here arguing with her sister about why my brother's laying at the foot of the bed. So me and Felicia just decided to let her have the side with her sister and let me have the side with my brother for the night.
What the hell are you? No! No! No!
We get up in the morning. I spent another $500 for a bus tour and a boat ride. And then I'm like, man, forget it. Let me go ahead and book the trip to the Everglades since we can't go to Key West. The tour's in like 2 hours. Her sister disappears again. At this point, I'm looking at Felicia like, you need to get your sister because she ain't got no money. I ain't paid for nothing. And she over here ruining the fun for everybody. This isn't an everyday thing. We could have picked somebody else. She wants to go look for her sister before the tour starts. In the back of my mind, I'm just like, leave her ass. That ain't got nothing to do with me. She ain't about to ruin the fun at my cost for anybody here. She has no option but to go. Felicia's sister never shows back up before the bus tour. We still going. Me, Felicia, and my brother go hop on that bus. We have a good time. We go get some Cuban coffee. We had margaritas, mojitos. We make it back. Felicia's sister's just still missing. She's called her boyfriend to send her $200 so she can smoke.
I hope the world can see now what's really going on out here, because it's getting ridiculous.
Felicia take her sister to go get the money. It's night 2. Her sister must have came to her senses, or Felicia talked to her sister and made her come to her senses. But I got an apology. She apologized for being rude. She apologized for making my brother feel some type of way because he was nothing but a gentleman. So we decided to get teed up again. I still got the black Casa. I still got some beers left. So we're all in the room listening to music. Her sister just comes out and goes, are you cheating on my sister? I told her what it was. I love your sister. We've had our issues, but that's our business. So her sister ratchet. She tells me she don't care whose business it is and that I need to respect her sister or it's going to be a problem. You're like 18. You're damn near a child. Don't come at me disrespectful. I ain't your son. Why are you even trying to get into business that ain't yours? You got your own problems. You over here worried about your nigga cheating while you in Miami, Florida, but you on the phone with him 18 hours out the 24-hour day. So she get ruthless out the mouth. She started cursing me out. I'm telling Felicia she need to get her sister because I'm not the one. I told her I'll rebook her ticket right now so she can fly back on that plane to the DMV by herself. I'm just not the one. I had somebody come down here and drag you. Felicia just wanted to de-escalate the situation because she knew I spent all this money for us to have a good time and her sister is really the one causing the problems. Her sister leaves again. She disappears for another 5 hours. It's like 6 in the afternoon. I want to go to the club. I'm trying to party. We leave her again. I get dressed, Felicia get dressed, my brother get dressed. We head straight down to the hottest club in Miami. I really don't know where it was at, but I knew I was about to have a good time. My brother's only like 19 at this time. I give him my other ID.
Wait, you changed your name to McLovin?
We sneak him in the club. He drinking, I'm drinking. I'm down there getting my salsa on. We're bar hopping. We leave the first club, go to the second spot. Security don't even care my brother's young. He just wanted us to all have a good time. They playing EDM music in there. I'm like, I'm drunk. I'm lit. I had the time of my life. There was nothing going to ruin my night. Once we finished turning up at all the clubs, we hop back in the Uber. We head to the room. Her sister is still missing. I don't care. It's not my problem. She want to be grown. Go do your thing. Felicia's literally concerned about her sister, so we had no option but to leave the Airbnb and go look for her. We walk down the whole boardwalk. We go downstairs to the bar. We backtrack every step. Her sister's literally sitting at the pool on the phone with her nigga.
I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man.
At this point, I'm just overwhelmed. I'm ready for this trip to be over. But we have one more day here. I'm finna go to the Everglades. I'm trying to see some alligators, some crocodile. I'm trying to see something. And Felicia, this is like her dream. Like, she's always wanted to come here, and I didn't want to spoil it for her. So I look at Felicia, and I'm like, what are we gonna do here? Your sisters did nothing but spoil the trip for everybody. Now, she in her feelings because she feel like we're attacking her sister. I'm really just over it. I don't want to talk about it anymore. I just know this will be the last time I ever take anybody with us on a vacation. Like, it's just me and you at this point. I don't want nobody to go with us. The morning comes. It's time for the Everglades trip. Felicia's sister don't want to go, but once we leave this Everglades trip, we're going straight to the airport. I don't know about her, but I know we're going. We get on the bus to take us to the Everglades. It's about 2 hours away. Her sister's sitting in the back of the bus on the phone with her nigga. I'm sitting with Felicia. My brother just in his own world. He's having a good time. He don't give a damn who there. We get to the Everglades. Her sister's whole attitude changed. She act like she had a ball. You was being miserable the whole damn trip. And now you want to act like you got some common sense? You want to take pictures with the chinchillas and the koalas and the wallabies and shit. The kangaroos, and I don't even think they had no damn kangaroos down there. But now you want to act like you had a good time? I ain't spend money for nothing. So we see all the reptiles. We take pictures with baby alligators. And then it's time for the boat trip. We get on the boat. We go far out in the water, real swampy, real muggy, real muddy. But it's a beautiful scene. I'm having a good time. We all laughing. The tour is over. So it's like a 2-hour drive back to the pickup location. We decided to go to downtown Orlando. So we get there and we're looking for food because we're all hungry. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's go find a little spot. We find this little Tex-Mex place. Fire food. I got a margarita pizza and some shrimp tacos. I let everybody buy what they wanted. Felicia's sister still got an attitude. She feel like I disrespected her and she's talking under her breath. At this point, I'm just like, I've had enough of your disrespect and I don't appreciate your attitude on this trip. You ruined it for everybody and I had to put up with it. If I would have knew this, I would have never brought you. Now Felicia want to take her sister's side. Well, you can't sit here disrespecting my sister. It's still my sister at the end of the day. I have never disrespected your sister once. I showed nothing but courtesy throughout the whole trip. And your sister done nothing but sit here and disrespect me, you, and my brother. You think I enjoyed that? Hell nah. I'm like, forget it. The trip's over. Let's just leave. I called a black truck to pick us up from the location and take her straight to the airport. Her sister's still in the back talking under her breath. I'm just like, I never do no shit like this for nobody else. I could have brought my cousins, 2 thotties, my mama. We get to the airport. Her sister trying to curse me out. But Felicia has my money. She has every last dollar of mine in her bank account. Her sister trying to fight me at the airport. Her sister real live want to wreck at the airport. I'm like, shorty, you would get locked up out here. I'm not about to put my hand on no female when I'm trying to get back home. Like, I have no time for you. I already know what type time you want. You want to get a nigga locked up type time.
I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done.
I'm done with the situation. I don't want to be bothered with you no more. Like, just go ahead about your business. I'm telling Felicia, give me my money. Felicia like, this not your money.
You lying ass bitch. You knew it.
I'm like, oh shit, here we go. You trying to start the shenanigans because your sister got an attitude. So I'm like, you know what? When we get back, we're done. You can go about your business. You ain't got to worry about me. When y'all get back to BWI, just make sure y'all call y'all Uber home because I'm not taking y'all. I'm not picking you up. I'm not doing none of that. So her sister come up to me in the airport. She like, if you leave us, I'm going to call them peoples and let them know that your tags expire. I'm riding around on dirty tags since COVID. I'm like, shorty, you petty. In my head, I'm like, I'm still leaving your ass. You ain't getting no ride from me. That's dead, Slim. So they start boarding the plane to leave Miami to go back home. So I look at my brother and I'm like, bro, we gotta board this plane first. So when this motherfucker land, we can dip up out of here and leave him. We board the plane. Once we land back in Baltimore, I'm like, all right, bro, let's go. So I'm like, bro, we don't need to grab nothing. Just grab you and let's dip. It's probably like 9, 10 p.m. So we hop in the truck. Shorty calling my phone like, where y'all at? I'm like, I told you I was leaving you. I'm not about to be giving your sister no ride, and she was disrespectful to me this whole trip. She wasted my money. She disrespected my brother, and she spoiled the trip for everybody. You think I'm finna be sitting here with her for another 5 minutes? That shit dead. You better go call you an Uber.
My nigga.
So I hang up on Shorty. Shorty texting my phone. Please come back. Just do this for me. I'm like, do not disturb. So I get back to her crib. I'm like, I gotta get in Shorty crib before her and her sister get back here and destroy my stuff at this point. I got the key to the crib, but I don't have the key to the building. I ain't know what to do. I just knew all my shit was gonna be bleached in the morning. I just left and went back to my brother's crib. I didn't even care about this stuff at this point. I was already overwhelmed. I spent like $4,000, $5,000 on this trip for us to all have a good time. It just felt like my money was down the drain. Like I got no appreciation. I didn't even get a thank you. I didn't even get a text message from Shorty saying I appreciate that after everything happened. I did get a call from Felicia the next day though, apologizing to me after she took her sister's side, telling me to come back. I didn't even know if I wanted to deal with Felicia after that. Just to see how she jumped ship when her sister was in the wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna take up for my brother right or wrong, but not when you spending bands on giving somebody a first time experience. I kept positive energy the whole time. Had a good mindset. I just wanted everybody to really enjoy themselves, and she ruined that for us like the first 30 minutes we landed. I guess the moral of the story is people will forever be ungrateful, no matter how much you do for them. You can give the shirt off your back, the food off your table, or the shoes off your feet, and people still won't be appreciative. People got their own stuff going on. They don't care about nothing you got going on. They will disrespect you and not feel like they're in the wrong. Protect your peace. Really protect your peace. Stay positive. Have good energy. Because people are evil. But thank you, YouTube family, for tuning in. And this is your boy, Ru. And we checking out. Peace.
I done found some patience. That's just your temptation.